Hello. Today, the objective of today is to basically create a Swift Playgrounds project and create multiple pages in it and push it to GitHub. So let's get started. Go to Xcode, go to File, New, Playground. It's a blank playground, iOS. Next, I'll save this to my desktop. Let's call this uh, pushing playgrounds to GitHub. Create. Great. Okay, so here we are. We have our Swift playgrounds. And let's go ahead and add some pages to it. So here, I'll right click. I'll click new page. For example, I'll create string. Here it created multiple pages. That's okay. We could take care of this. In string, I'll just add in string exercises. I'll create a next page, or I'll edit this page. I'll call this array. Same thing, I'll go here. I will say array exercises. Great. Okay, so far so good. We have 2 pages. We could also add sources, etc. But for now, we'll just keep the pages as is. We'll just edit the pages if we want to edit the pages. Next step, I want to push this to GitHub. For now, let's go ahead and quit Xcode. I want to go to my Finder. I want to go to my desktop. And this is our playgrounds. I want to create a new folder. I'll just call this folder playgrounds. Playgrounds is fine. And I'll take my playground. I will put it into my playgrounds folder. So right now I have a folder with one playground file in it. It's called playgrounds. I'll close Finder. I'll navigate over to terminal. I'll actually just command spacebar, open up terminal. I will navigate over to my desktop. I will navigate over to playgrounds. I'll type in ls. So I have my one playgrounds in there, right? So navigate to the playgrounds folder. Inside the playgrounds folder, I have my playgrounds file. Again, ls just shows you the contents of it. Right now, I'll do ls-a. This will show me all hidden files I have, right? I want to create a get init. I want to create a get repository here. So I'll actually go ahead and type in get init. And now if I type in ls-a, I do have a get history or get folder here. So now I do have a get folder. Let's go ahead and actually before this, I don't want to have this DS store around. So I'll actually remove that DS store. Remove DS store, ls-a again, DS store is gone. No need to push this DS store to GitHub. Let me go ahead and clear the console here. So we have a nice clean folder and make sure we have our get here. Great. So we did get init. Now we have a get history. I'll go ahead and do get status. I will add everything because I want to push everything to GitHub. I will say get add dot. And now I want to do a commit message. So I say get commit, give it a message, add in playgrounds, or added playgrounds rather. Now we need to navigate over to GitHub because right now I have nowhere to push this. I need to create a repository on GitHub. Right now I have a local repository, but I need to create a repository on GitHub in order to push my local repository to GitHub. So we'll navigate over to GitHub. I'll go create a new repository. I will call it Playgrounds. I have a Playgrounds already, so I'll just call this Swift Playgrounds. Okay. I'll keep it public. I could put a description in here. Swift Playgrounds exercises. Keep it public. Here, I'm not going to add a README. I'm not going to add a getIgnore. I'm not going to choose a license. I cannot do anything here. As it says, skip this step. Skip this step if you're importing an existing repository. We are importing an existing repository, so I'll go ahead and skip this step. I will click on Create Repository. So here we've created a repository. We've done locally in terminal, we've done get init, we've done get add, we've done get commit. Right now, what I need to do is go ahead and add the remote locally to push it up to GitHub. So I'll go ahead and copy get remote add here. This particular line also has the repository URL. So I'll actually copy that line. I'll now navigate over to terminal. I will go ahead and say get push. I need to add the remote. So I'm going to copy, I'll paste the line that we copied in. This line we copied earlier, get remote. I'll press enter. I will go ahead and go get push. And now we need to push to master. So to keep it easy here, I'll just go ahead and grab this line, copy this line, get push. It pushes to the upstream we just created. We just created an upstream. And now I'll paste it in. And now it's actually pushing our local repository to our GitHub repository. If we navigate back to GitHub and simply refresh the page, we now have our Swift Playgrounds here. If I go into my folder, I go into pages, I have my array and string. Here I have contents from my playgrounds, and I have my string exercises. So if I navigate back to the top level, here I could add in more pages locally, right? So if I navigate back to terminal, I could go back to Xcode, for example. Oh, we did close Xcode, sorry. Let's open up Xcode again. Open up Xcode and go to our playground file. And here, all what we want to do is, right now we have 2 pages, strings and array, but I could easily add in a 3rd page by right-clicking on a file, new page or new playground page. In that case, I'll just create, say, dictionary. And here, just give it a name like we did before. So it shows the action, dictionary exercises, like that. Navigate to terminal to get status. We have a bunch of changes. I'll just go ahead, get add everything. I'll do get commit. Added dictionary exercise page and get push. Just like that. It's pushed. Let's navigate back to GitHub and refresh. And now we have our dictionary page with our Swift file, which we could edit and move accordingly. So this is how you push a Playgrounds page to GitHub. Thank you for watching.